Hi, this is Dustin with TechMD. Today we're going to be repairing a Samsung Galaxy Alpha. Unfortunately for her, we only had the actual white glass in stock. We didn't have the gray color or whatever this is. So let's start off with opening up the little latch right here. Never opened up one of these. So we are going to find out how hard they're repairable. If they are repairable. I'm sure they are. Looks just like a Galaxy 5. So we're going to start off removing all the screws here. If you guys are ever in Pablo, Colorado, I cannot pronounce that. Pablo, Colorado. There's a guy named Phone Sensei. Look him up. He's a pretty cool dude. He's a really hard worker, and he is very interested in getting the best quality repairs for you. Hopefully one day I'll get him to join the team here. Anyways, just removing all these screws here. Oh yeah, if you guys want a glimpse of our shop, we actually have live feed now. There it is, and then there's me on the camera. There's Antonio. There's Janelle. Say hi, Janelle. Hi. Okay, enough goofing around. You are now live on YouTube. Okay, let's try that again. Let me pause this while I fix this. Okay. So I'm not exactly sure how to open this phone. I don't know if it's like the original Galaxy 5 where you have to go through the front. I don't know if this housing comes off, if I'm just wasting a whole bunch of time. So it looks like the housing does come off. Maybe not. I don't know. Don't think so. I think we're gonna have to remove the glass first. Yeah, so what we're gonna do next is go ahead and warm this up on the heater. Mine's at my hot plate's on 100 degrees Celsius, and we're just going to time it for about 5 minutes. That's good enough to give us a good, nice warm up. All right, we're going to pause the video for 5 minutes here and get back to you. Okay, so we got a few seconds left here. Okay, so there's a couple options to go about this. So what I like to do is pull out the display and then tape it down, put it on the heater and slice it off. You can also do where you just pick off the tape. Or not pick off, you can pick off the glass. I don't really like doing that because you can damage the screen. It's easier if there's lots of pieces, but if it's bigger chunks, then you can definitely break it. So if that's your only option, use a really thin piece of metal. I use an ice sesame tool, but these are the original ones where they're extra thin. As you can see how thin mine is really ultra thin. even thinner than this card here, as you can see. I can't find them this thin anymore. And the zoom is not really working here. Come on, Note 5. Trying to get it to zoom on this thing. Well, as you can kind of see, it's much thinner than this nano SIM card here. Anyways, yeah, so that's that. You can use this here. Find out Walmart. It's plastic string. It's really tough. Or you can use this here, which I cannot pronounce the name of it, but malignant wire. It's really strong, but it breaks easy. It's good for slicing. Okay, so those are your two options. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that off the heater and pull out the display. So nice and hot. I had mine at 100 degrees Celsius, which is boiling temperature. We're gonna go ahead and start pulling this off. Don't go in too deep because you might cut into the display itself. Just gonna run this along just like I do the Galaxy 5. So if the glass doesn't pick off, no worries. All you're doing is trying to get the glass off the menu key here. That way we can lift it up. Be wary of slicing the menu key. Try not to do that. Because I don't even have a replacement one if I do. So just be extra careful of that menu key. So what I like to do, if it's just a whole piece of glass, is just loosen it up. But before loosening it up, you can always get it underneath the display. Once again, I'm not sure what I'm working with under here. I'm just gonna kind of dig in here carefully, push in a little bit, and slice. I don't even know where the cable is. So that's the worst part, but I'm hoping it's like the Galaxy 5. If I meet resistance, I slow down. Okay, so we're just going to twist up and try to get this lifted out of there. Okay, it is just like the Galaxy 5. A little bit of twisting action. Remember not to go too deep. Okay, there's that. Let's go ahead and salvage the bracket here. Let's remove the old adhesive. Okay, so like I said, normally you would just pick it off if you want to just pick it off from the top. If you don't, then you're going to tape this down so that way the pieces all stay together. Or not, it's up to you. Sometimes they stay together anyways. I prefer to have it taped down. To each their own. Now when you first start slicing into the display with the string, you want to, as soon as you get in just a little bit, you want to check and make sure you haven't cut into the polarizer. If you cut into the polarizer, back out and try from a different angle. Keep it low and as close as you can to that glass. And that will help prevent from breaking the polarizer. Hey Ron. We're in the process of recording, just letting you know. So we're gonna just leave it like this for another couple minutes, and we're gonna go ahead and stream the display. So, or a couple minutes on the heater. So I'm gonna pause it again. Okay, so now that we have separated the glass.
Do you have another one, motherboard? Because this one too is not working.
Yeah, I think there's one behind you, Antonio. Behind you. Behind you. Right there next to. Is there one there? Yeah, try that. Maybe it's not charged?
Just blinks then.
Oh, okay.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Good.
Okay, so we're gonna have to remove this glue a different method. There's a couple options that you can use. MEK substitute, which is extremely strong and I would not recommend indoors. Or my other alternative, which is right in front of Ron, some orange glow. So you want to move everything out of your way so that way you don't spray it. Get a toothbrush. I can't find my toothbrush. It's okay, we'll just use this. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Just scrub it in. This takes a little bit more time to soak in. And it usually takes 2 soaks to do it. And we'll let that soak in for about 5 minutes, and then we can start digging away the glue there. And then we'll probably have to do it one more time. Okay, so we've let it soak for about 5 minutes now. So now we can go ahead and scrub the glue away here, hopefully. No such luck. Sometimes you have to warm this up with a heater, but I don't really want to show that on camera because it's not recommended to do. It's kind of dangerous. So we're going to use some of that substitute MEK. Just be really cautious about the smell indoors because it gets pretty bad. It's not the greatest thing for your health either. Let this sit for about 20 seconds here. What about penny ends? Oh, yeah, that's good there. I love eating penny ends. It's a good place.
You go probably once a week.
Yeah, same here. Oh, you were fine. So normally I do this stuff outdoors, but I just want to show you guys what it is. Is there the MEK substitute over there? The bin over there? That's the other one. Yeah. You mind doing me a favor and refilling this one? You have to go use the funnel. Just do it outside. So that got the first layer of glue off. There's still more glue. So we're going to need a little bit more MEK substitute. Try to make sure it doesn't get on any of the connectors. It will melt plastic. That's why you only want to leave it on there for just a little bit. Also, it'll start destroying your tools here. So I got this from lcdglue.com. I have no clue what they're called now. It's like phone. Oh, you know what? I think it's phonefixpro.com. You can get these. They're pretty good. Along with what the heck are they called? Finishing rags. LCD finishing rags. They're really good for cleaning up and putting tempered glass on or making a good shine on this. I just tend to use Sam's Club or Costco. They sell these microfiber rags in huge packs of 30 or 36 depending on where you go, and it's a good deal. And it's a one-time use, unfortunately, when it comes to this kind of stuff you're putting on the rag. You wouldn't want to put this through a washer. So just waiting for him to refill that so we can get going here. Okay, so I've already put the stuff on there and let it soak for about 30 seconds, a minute here. And it comes right off.
Okay, well, tomorrow I come in, well, not tomorrow, I'm off.
So the Foam Fix Pro, they sell a different chemical, but it does the same thing. This is the best substitute I found. So you can pay them $15 a can, or you can go buy a small one for, I think, $20 or something like that. I can't remember, but you can get them at Home Depot or Lowe's. And it's just MEK substitute. You can ask a paint guy, for help. I'll show you what it looks like here. If I just, that's it right there. Industrial maintenance coating thinner. Use in place of MEK because obviously they can't use MEK anymore. I used to actually use MEK all the time with Xbox 360s and PlayStations, removing the flux off the board when we were reballing Xbox 360s and PlayStations. I made actually quite a few YouTube videos back in the day, but I don't know what happened to them all, so I started a new channel. If I want to open up for now, one of my technicians, he does them all because I really hate opening up gaming consoles. I've done so many of them, it's just gets tiresome. Okay, so now that we got it all cleaned up, now we have to get it further clean and shiny. So just grab a clean microfiber rag and some acetone, wherever that is. Tony, do you have the acetone or just alcohol? Oh, thank you. When we empty out another bottle of alcohol, let's make another acetone bottle.
Okay, Massa.
Okay, what? Did you say okay, master?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Form prepayment and, yeah, card showing the price that you reported.
Nice and shiny, guys.
And I will be there, and if I don't see you right there at 10:30, 10:45, I'll go and just go and I'll be paying the insurance. Okay?
So if you're gonna bond this product without a mold, first of all, you have to have a perfectly level surface. Very important. Second of all, you need something that's above the surface, which I'll show you here. It's a cutting board. Works really good here. Once I get this clean, I'll show you. And then third, you just gotta have like a light or flashlight or under light. Have a good eye. You can get all that done, you're golden. Now, this is my one and only glass, so if this doesn't work out, well, it's not gonna work. Okay. So first, let's grab the cutting board here. You guys all recognize this from the other videos? We gotta keep it on this microfiber rag. This will help absorb the excess glue, which is really critical for bonding. You don't want any glue. Then the final step here is to bend the cables over the board here. So that way it's not lifted up. Now we're gonna take our Loca glue. Which is liquid optical clear adhesive. I always use the TP 2500 F type. I don't know why that's not focusing in. That's bizarre. Gotta take a look at that later. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in on what I'm gonna do here, so that way you guys can have a good look. Give me a second. Okay, so now we're gonna take this glass. Like I said, I only had white in stock and she was okay with it. And our local glue. Gotta have something for a plunger here. And we're just gonna push out just a little bit off to the right. That gets rid of any excess bubbles. Little technique I developed that works real well. And just a very small thin coat of glue. The thinner the better.
Exactly.
Can you get the bonding machine over here so you're ready to use it? So we're going to go ahead and peel this off. We're going to double check for fingerprints, and there is one. Oh, just gotta love them giving us fingerprints here. Just use a tempered glass wipe, works really good.
It's like super touchy.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. I'll be patient.
On the home stretch for your phone.
Okay, sounds good. No worries.
It'll be up on YouTube though.
Okay.
Just cleaning the glass here. Gotta be careful not to break it.
I can put on this one.
I gotta clean as best I can. Just slowly let it glow. Ideally, you want to go from bottom to top here, but it apparently wanted to do its own thing. Okay. No bubble there, so no problem. We can press it out. I'm just going to go ahead and press, press, press. Okay, now we're going to check alignment here. Now you can use a camera flashlight, or if you have a good LED light, like I do right now, I can see it. As you can see, we have some bubbles, and so this is why I like using, can you hand me the bonding machine? This is why I like using, instead of the handheld UV light, I actually like using the one you can find at Sally's. It's a nail bonding machine, but it works just the same. And the reason why I like using this is because I can actually press on the glass while it's hovering over. It's more difficult doing the handheld one. And I just press on there for about 30 seconds, lightly, and then it'll start moving any of the excess bubbles. Just watch it for 30 seconds before, walking away and not looking at it anymore. And just make sure your alignment's perfect as much as possible. That's really critical. Okay, it looks like there's no bubbles coming up, and it's good to go here. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a 10-minute time. But at 1 minute, we're gonna wanna stop it and clean it off, and I'll show you here after 1 minute. It's already been about 30 seconds here. So what we're gonna need to do is get a rag and some alcohol, not acetone. 91% alcohol. Let's zoom back out here. Okay. Okay, 1 minute's already been up. Go ahead and turn it off for a second. You can see what it's done. So it left a glue mark right there. We use alcohol so that way you don't strip any of the paint away. We'll clean it one more time and after the 10-minute bond, and then we're going to bond it upside down for about a minute. But first we have to finish the bond on the top. I found this to be the most successful. Okay, so while that's bonding, I will show you how to take this down properly. Now I use double-sided red tape. Works really good for what I need to do. Okay, so let's get all the screws and batteries back on. Let's remove any excess broken glass and adhesive. So, in conclusion, removing all those screws was pointless. Oh well.
Finally.
What are you doing over there?
Trying to get the machine to turn on.
Wasn't turning on?
Oh,
The button? I know I need to replace
I
it.
need to replace it.
Well, you can do it over here, can't you?
I didn't want to drop a cord.
Hey, but plug it on the end.
Well, they're full.
Well, you can plug something.
So, there's a plug right there at the end of the table.
Okay.
I lived in Layton. I live in Layton, so it's 2 hours for me. But yeah, I'm crazy. I drive from Layton to Rutgers. I'm a grandma. What do I say? Grandma's actually just using it.
Figure out the Galaxy 4 yet? We'll see what's going on with it.
It's working.
Oh, okay. What color? Oh, good. What was wrong with it?
I don't know. Maybe the
Okay,
battery.
2 hours and 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. Jim, can you?
Well, there you go, sir. No, sir. Hang on just a second for me, okay? Second, you just gently hold for just a moment, please. But yeah, unfortunately, nobody up in that area. Actually, we're expanding as we speak, but we're not that fast.
We have in Ogden. Is that what you're talking about?
I'd give him a shot. That's the only thing I can suggest for you. I wish I could help you out.
Where are they at?
You too. Have a good night. Vernal.
Oh,
Vernal.
thought you were saying Layton. So
This is Janelle. How can I help you?
Vernal, yeah, that's pretty far.
Hello.
Okay.
Yours, right?
So now we're going to get the double-sided tape on this here. If I can find the size I'm looking for. Anyone using the 1mm double-sided? Thank you. 1mm double-sided tape here.
You shouldn't.
You can just eBay it and find it. What's wrong? It goes off after every 3 minutes.
I know it does.
Oh, then what's the problem?
It won't turn back on.
Okay,
Faulty equipment.
I'll go buy another one.
And which phone will you use now? Caitlin? You are finished. We're here until 8. Not a problem. Thank you.
Looks like 2 millimeters is in order. No, this is, yeah, it is 2. Mm. 10 millimeters.
Do a writer review. I like doing it, you know, like when you know, like when you go out and have to do it.
You done with it? Want me to-
Oh, yeah. Okay, my timer just went off. Now just the remaining amount of time while I'm doing this, put it upside down and let it bond for 1 more minute. Okay. Get a knife here.
I'll turn it off.
Oh yeah, it's broken.
Which display do you want me to use for this?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Whatever you want to use.
You
What
want
do
me
you
to bond
mean?
a gray one? You want me to bond a gray one?
Bond a gray one.
We don't have a gray one.
Oh yeah, just give them a white one. You know what? We don't have a full assembly. That look like a full assembly.
You want me to use this one?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if that's all we have. Hey, John.
Hey, Ron.
I'm on video, by the way. It's recording. So you can ask away as long as it's appropriate for conversation. For a back room.
I think can offer help.
Can I what?
Offer help.
What's going on?
Why
Okay.
we can't seem to find a darn review on this darn Apple.
Oh,
thing.
so we have to use Google Maps.
Also, he was doing a directional one different, and that's why I'm.
So you can't use that one. So you have to install Google Maps on the App Store here.
Okay, that's why I was being confused.
We'll connect him to the Wi-Fi here.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. Just had to help out customer. So just removing the adhesive here. Make sure that you keep it nice and flat. I cannot find, oh, there's my knife right there. Well, this works just as good. Okay, this whole thing needs to be redone right there.
Second, Venus, did you know how can I help you? I am very sorry about that, sir. Our address is 12268 South, 900 East, Suite 301B, Wingram Drake. We are. Okay, Tom Coleman, I will be here from 11 to 8, Monday through Saturday. Goodbye.
Did he go to a wrong address?
They did. You
What?
didn't have which one though.
Oh.
Yep, fantastic. Thank you. Have a good night. And make sure you put that foot right back in his face, okay? Take care.
Okay. Finally all finished up. Now we want to check our eye and make sure there's no problems with that. I'm going to just look through the eye in a light or something. That'll work good. Just get a clean microfiber rag. A little acetone usually gets some glue off, but just not too hard because you don't want to wipe the paint away. Perfect. As long as you eye this up correctly, this will go in nice and smooth, and it'll look like this too. Just a nice, even, about 1 millimeter in size along the side there. So if you want, and I totally just forgot to do this, you can add some Gorilla Glue on the four corners. That'll give it some extra strength, especially if you're seeing some lifting issues. But this is a pretty small phone, so probably not needed anyways. A little acetone to clean up the display real well. A little alcohol to make it shine. Not bad for the first time. Looking good. All right, folks, that is the Galaxy Alpha. If you have this phone, you want to send it in to us, you can always go to our website, give us a call at 801-960-2836. Thank you.